In this video, we are going to be taking a look at 3 of the best USB microphones. All of these microphones that I am mentioning in this video are great for streaming, podcasting, or doing voiceover. But first, I got to give you guys my disclaimer. The Elgato Wave 3, I bought it myself. It was not given to me. The Rocket Torch and the Fifine microphone, those were given to me for free to do a review. But everything I'm saying in this video is based on my experience, and I was not paid to say anything good about these microphones. So with that out of the way, let's get started with my personal favorite microphone, the one that I use most of my time and in most of my videos, and that is the Elgato Wave 3. This microphone has everything that I was looking for. It has a clean design, high quality audio, and it doesn't take up a lot of space on my desk. And this is the microphone that I'm using right now. As you can see in the front, you got one dial, and when you click on it, you can change the audio for your microphone, your headphone monitoring, and your PC audio. On the back of the microphone, you can see the USB port and a headphone jack. Obviously, this microphone connects to PC and it works with Mac. It even works on your smartphone. You can record audio with your smartphone or a tablet, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. Also keep in mind that the other 2 microphones that I am mentioning in this video, they also have a USB-C port and they work with PC and Mac. If you want to quickly mute the microphone, all you gotta do is tap on the top, and you can tell when the microphone is muted when the lights on the front are red. So I think overall, this is the best USB microphone that you can get, but it's also the most pricey. It's a little bit over $100, which may not be in everyone's budget. So if you want something a little bit cheaper, but still good quality, then I would recommend looking at the next microphone, and that is the Rocket Torch. As you can see, this microphone looks a little bit different than the other microphones out there. It has RGB lighting, and it has a built-in mixer. The microphone connects to the mixer with a USB-C cable. As you can see, I got a small one right here. This is the one that comes inside of the box. And then the mixer connects to your PC with another USB-C cable. On the front of the mixer, there are 3 switches. One of them is for the gain. Right next to it is the volume dial. And next to the volume switch is a switch to change the pickup patterns. So I just realized I recorded the intro in whisper mode. I thought that was stereo mode. I'm going to go ahead and change it to stereo right now. Okay, now I am in stereo mode, and this mode is for picking up patterns on the left and right audio channels. So that probably isn't a good idea for me because you might be able to hear some background noise. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch it to Cardioid. This is the mode that you want when you're recording by yourself and you want to record only the audio from the person that's speaking in front of the microphone. One of the features I really like about this microphone is that when you change the patterns, the RGB lighting effects change. Another cool feature is with the gain. When you lower it or increase it, you can see the lighting changes as well. When the microphone is not recording, the only thing that you can see glowing is the logo. Everything else will be turned off, so that's a great way to know if your microphone is recording or not. And if you want to mute your microphone, you can do that quickly by swiping on the top of the microphone. Alright, now I got the microphone connected to my laptop, and you can see the back of the microphone. You can see some of the RGB lighting effects, and I also forgot to mention that this microphone has a built-in pop filter, so you don't need to buy that separately. If you don't know what a pop filter is, don't worry, you don't need it because it has it built in. Also, when you download the Rocket Neon app, it recognizes the microphone, but nothing happens. As you can see right here, I will click on the Rocket Torch, and it looks like the only thing I can control is the lighting, but that even does nothing. Oh, it did something, but activate or deactivate it, but yeah, it doesn't really do anything. As I mentioned before, when you increase or decrease the gain, you can see the lighting effect will change. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Just keep in mind that the audio will change. So you should be able to hear me louder. And now you can see that the lighting effect is all the way up. And then I'm going to decrease it, and you should be able to hear me a little bit lower. Okay, so now I'm going to put it back to the way I had it. I think that's, yeah, I had it like middle. And also keep in mind that on the back there's an audio jack, so you can monitor your audio. That is actually what I should be doing, but I can't find my other headphones. The Rocket Torch USB microphone is available right now for $99. Which I think is the perfect price for the audio quality, the features, and having one of the most unique looking microphones out there. But if you want a microphone a little bit cheaper, then maybe this next one is for you. This right here is the Fifine K658 USB microphone. And this is their newest microphone. And as you saw, I already did the unboxing. Inside of the box, you're going to get the microphone. Of course, you're going to get a shock mount, a USB-C cable, and a cheap little tripod that they probably didn't need to put in there. So I figured it was worth doing a review on this because it's at a good price point and people want options. People don't want just one microphone to get. Like, this is the best microphone out there to get. Like, you want options, especially at a lower price. So this is how the microphone sounds. It is right now connected to my PC and it's recording. I got my webcam right there. On the back of the microphone, there is a headphone jack, and that is for zero latency monitoring. So that's gonna come in handy. In fact, that's what I've been doing just now with my headphones. I was monitoring to the audio, testing it out, making sure it sounds good. And of course, you got the USB-C port. That is how you connect it to your PC. And of course, on the back, you got some RGB lighting, which I think is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do some audio tests. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the microphone around so you guys can get an idea of how it sounds when I'm not close to the microphone or when I'm facing the opposite direction. So now I am completely opposite of the microphone. Now you should be able to hear a difference. So now let's go ahead and turn it back to me. I did some audio tests with the microphone and I think it sounds pretty good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Okay, so now I have the microphone attached to this tripod because I don't have a microphone arm, and that is the recommended way of using it. So I took it off this mini tripod. Apparently, the mini tripod is supposed to be like a temporary solution. You're supposed to use a microphone arm mount, but I don't have one. But this should be fine because this is typically how streamers use their microphone. So this should be the best way to record with this microphone. And of course, I can adjust the volume. I have it on medium. I can increase it just a little bit. I don't really like the volume dial. It's a little bit stiff. I wish the volume dial was a little bit better. And I can increase the volume just a little bit. And I think that's max volume. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn it down back to halfway. About halfway. Okay. It should be good right there. And as I mentioned before, there was a headphone jack on the back so you can monitor the audio. And if you want to turn off those RGB lighting effects, for whatever reason, I don't know why, it's not bothering anyone. But if you want to turn it off, you can just tap on that button right there on the bottom and it will turn off. So this microphone is available right now for around $120, but on Amazon you might be able to get it for around $100. And if you're interested in this microphone, I recommend getting it at that price. As you can hear with the audio test, it is a pretty good microphone for podcasting or live streaming. I would use it for a podcast, but I'm too lazy to start mine. I have ideas for a podcast, but I haven't got started yet. If you already have a microphone arm or if you're planning to get one, then that's great for this microphone because putting it on your desk with this little tripod, it doesn't look good. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the little tripod or having it like this on my desk. It doesn't look good. But there you have it. This is a solid choice if you're looking to get into content creation. Be sure to let me know in the comments below which microphone you think sounded the best. As I said before, I think the Elgato Wave 3 is the best overall microphone. The Rocket Torch is a solid option, and that microphone might be the best choice if you really want to make your gaming setup stand out. And the best budget option is the Fifine K658. When I first reviewed that microphone, it was over $100. Now the price went down to about $89. Either way, I think those are the best 3 USB microphones out there right now. And if you are interested in these products, be sure to check out the video description below for all the links.